this is Ballindalla. So there's Miles and the dogs, diesel heaters on. That's where we've plugged in the power bank. So there's Ina, as she normally is. She likes to be in the front seat, don't you, Ina? And Bramble is staring out the window to see what Mum's up to. Aren't you, Brahms? Yeah. Right, so I'll show you about. First of all, this is the car park. Yeah, this is a car park. You've got bins there. You've got, these are the toilets. Just down here, you can see it's on a road, but it's very quiet, really quiet. I think we've been here for maybe an hour now, and there's been one car went past. So this is the toilets. You can see chemical point is at the rear of this building. That's the disabled toilet and men and women's. I'll give you a look in. You can see, very bright. And there's I'll show you the chemical disposal there. You can see. And that's the outdoor tap. So you can't get water. You need an awful long hose, to be honest, but so you've got that facilities here. There's another toilet in this side, just at the back. Go in and show you this one. This is just a normal one. So just basic, really. Just basic. You know, but clean enough. Now, so that's the toilets and the disposable waste. I'll show you here. You've got like a parking area. That's where Miles is. I would say maybe about 4 or 5 vans, 4 maybe, to be comfortable apart. You've got some picnic area here, and this area is also for the tent camping. If you look down here, be a cool camper, use a stove rather than light a fire, use campsites when possible, leave nothing behind. Scottish Outdoor Access Code. So it's great. I mean, you can hear people camping their tents here as well, and it's free. So Miles, oh, there's one of these. That's what, if I presume this is for one of the tables that's blown off. I'll go put it back. Look after the places where you go, and then, you know, they'll be left open. It's when people leave rubbish and things. You know, we do try and pick up rubbish and stuff as we go along as well. So that's the toilets and that there. And it's actually the Speyside Way. So I'll show you the signs. Now this is the cycle walking path route. Goes all the way from Elgin, and I can't remember where else it goes to. There's the signs, cycle path. You've got Grattan and Spey 14 miles, and then Carron, Aberlour and Craigellachie. That's where we come through. So you can see that. Speyside Way. It used to be an old railway line, so Strathspey, Speyside Way. It's called, obviously some of it's in Gaelic as well. So no, it's brilliant. So you got down there, you can see there's a bridge and the walk, well, in the south look. There's a sign for the camping. There we go, for that area there. So people must come on their bikes and camp along this if they're doing the Speyside Way from start to finish. There's the old railway. There we go, look. No, because it is an old railway line. And that is Ballindalloch Old Railway Station there. You've got this sign here. So you're only 6 miles from Glenlivet Distillery there, and 14 miles to Tomintoul that way. And that's the old station house. And you can see the platform. And as I say, people go on their bikes and camp along this road. And you know what? It's completely free. I mean, as I said, we would even leave a donation, but Speyside Way, it's all the different routes. Cromdale to Craigellachie. That one, you've got Aberlour, Tomintoul. So it's just great, a great wee park up. And it comes all the way from, I think it's at Buckie, through Aberlour, goes to Nethy Bridge, Granton on Spey, and then Aviemore, and keeps basically Aviemore, I think is the last one, beside the Cairngorms and Ben McDewey. So it's great, and as I say, it's free. And that's Ballindalloch Station House. So, well, I'll go back in. Now we've shown you. As you say, there's nothing else here, but if you're just wanting a quiet park up, this is a place to come. And it's a safe one as well. I mean, like I say, it's just a little, that's Lee cleaning the window. There's still jobs when you're out about. So, but no, it's lovely really. Really nice. Yeah.
Right, that's us at Ballindalloch. So I just wanted to do a quick video to show you the setup when we get here for the electric. Obviously we put the gas on and we've put the fridge on gas. So we've got the power bank there. Now your outlet, your normal 240 volt outlet on the outside of the van is plugged in, and we run it through the door, run it round the back of here and plug it in. So that's basically the van on mains power. To get the diesel heater started, we put the AC on, which is a 240 volt, and we leave that on for a couple of minutes while the diesel heater warms up. And then I've turned the AC off, because all of the power for a diesel heater is from the glow plug when it's initially starting up. So once it's started, the diesel heater will run on the 12 volt. So we don't need the 240 volt to run it anymore. So I've switched the AC off for now to save the power. And then because we've got either a mains or a 12 volt telly, the DC's on, which is a 12 volt. So I've got it plugged, I've got the telly plugged into the 12 volt socket, which is better than plugging it into the 240 volt, obviously, because it saves a load of power. And then I've got a Fire Stick, which basically, well, you know what a Fire Stick is. It's, you know, for your YouTube and stuff like that. So as long as we can get a mobile signal, which I know we can round here, then we've got our diesel heater running, like I say, on the mains off the power bank. And then once it's started up and you can hear the pump running, then I'll switch the AC off, because it'll just tick away then on the leisure batteries. But also because it's plugged in.
And I think that's holiday lets. It looks like holiday lets, does it?
Yeah.
And this is the railway, old railway line, isn't it?
Bayside Way up.
Yep. Oh, well done, Brambo.
You wanna-
We'll just... Let's wait for Dad. Brambo, wait. Yeah, I don't know if that's flats or if it's holiday lets.
There'll be holiday places, aren't there?
Yeah. Mind you, some have like wood burning stoves and some don't.
Or it's people have bought them as a
Yeah,
holiday.
I know. Speyside Way. Cragganmore. So that was G. McFarlane Engineers in Dundee that built this bridge. This would have been basically the old railway bridge, innit?
You can imagine the old steam train.
Yeah, old steam trains coming over. As I say, this comes from, so all the way from Elgin all the way to Aviemore.
Some river that is.
Yeah. What? Oh. Needs a paint.
Kimball.
That's a nice viewpoint.
Yeah.
Not that I would put the dogs there because she'd be right down. Come on, Ina. Oh, there's steps down there, look.
Oh, yeah. That must be another walkway down there.
It must be.
Right by the river.
Yeah. We're going to let Bramble off the lead there, she'll be straight in. One water dog she is. Loves it.
Somebody's walked down on it. A beautiful place like this. And they've just chucked paper. Well, wrapped
Plastic.
on the floor.
Yeah. It really gets your wick when you've got pockets and stuff and you just take it home.
All right, it's only one piece of rubbish, but why?
Yeah. Does get on my wick. Please bin stuff. And if you're anywhere, try and pick up litter and put it in a bin. Just look after places. Really does get on my wick though. There's no excuse for it whatsoever. Especially when there's bins there. You know, just take it home. Imagine how old that bridge is.
Can you see all the black on the bridge where the
Yeah, the steam engines.
the soot off the engines
Yeah.
has stained all the walls?
God, can you imagine the amount of trains went under there?
Yeah, but
It's totally black.
you imagine how old that is.
Yeah,
And look at the stonework, it's like it was just put in.
yeah.
It's perfect. Granite.
You know what? People don't build like things like this nowadays.
It'd be too expensive.
Yeah. Oh look, there's like an electric bit there.
Yeah. You can see all the staining on the walls.
Yeah. Look at the roof. Totally black. Totally amazing. Right, we're just getting ready to prepare tea. We've had a few glasses of wine now. So what we've got is, well, we're on the cava. So tonight's tea, we're making, what is it called again?
Tortilla.
Tortilla.
Española.
Tortilla Española. i.e. a Spanish omelette. So we've got garlic, we've got our eggs from our own chickens, and I've just burst one. Eggs from our own chickens, onion and potatoes. So I'm going to show you how to make that. We've got salad to go with it, and bacon crunchies. Vegetarian, because Lee's actually vegetarian. I'm not, but he is, so I do eat a lot of vegetarian meals as well. And what else do we have with it? Salad, tortilla,
Homemade bread.
oh yeah, homemade bread. I've got a bread maker, so I make homemade bread. It is totally amazing. So we've got that for our tea tonight. So right, we're going to start our cooking vlog. What are we making, Lee?
Tortilla Española.
Tortilla Española. Basically a Spanish omelette. So, what we're gonna, I've had a few glasses of wine. Right, what we need to do is, we've got 5 eggs in this bowl. We've cracked them. Our own eggs, by the way, from our own chickens. So, what we need to do is pare about 2 or 3 potatoes. So I'll pare them. It's a motorhome tea, so easy to do. And we've got some salad and stuff as well to go with it, and homemade bread. So we will do this. I do like the red rooster potatoes. For some reason, there's not so much bad bits on them.
There's a bad bit.
Yeah, but I'll cut that off. It's not so bruised as what you normally get. Right. So we'll pare these potatoes and I'll come back to you. Well, we've pared 3 potatoes and I've got them in a pan with some water. Just to wash them off. Saves filling up the sink. So that's the parents. Obviously in a what is it you call it? A degradable food bag.
Biodegradable.
That's the one with the eggshells. So now we need to chop the onion. So we will thinly slice this onion.
I'm sure everybody's seen
I'm sure they
an
have.
onion being sliced.
Yeah, I'm sure they have. Did. So we thinly slice the onions. Gosh, it's nice, they're sharp. Now, and then we need to thinly slice the potatoes, which are raw, by the way. Sometimes I would half cook the potatoes, but we're doing it the traditional way. So the potatoes, thinly slice them.
Are we? Those knives are plastic and they are so
They are
sharp.
sharp.
But they say that a sharp knife is safer than a blunt knife.
Right, last potato. You only need about 2 or 3 potatoes for this.
And then you've got your cast iron pan to fry them off.
Yeah. I like my cast iron stuff.
Have you bought your tripod?
No.
Because my hand's getting sore, I don't want to hold this all night.
Well, you're going to have to just hold it, lovely. The tripod doesn't fit the DJI. I need to get another one. Right. So, right, the next thing what we do is, if you follow me to the frying pan, and I'll take the chopping board with it, put that back in, knife cover, right, olive oil, gas on, now, see I've got my cast iron pan, right, need lots of olive oil, excusez-moi, I've got to cover it. Get me olive oil. I wonder if it's defrosted yet, because it went all sort of weird, but we'll wait and see. It's alright once it's heated up.
You need quite a lot of olive oil though,
Yeah,
don't
you
for
do.
this?
So that's why I'm taking this out. Lots of olive oil, which we know is good for you anyway. Yeah, it has. It's defrosted. There's not any white bits now. Right, and then what you do is you put in your onions and potatoes and leave these to fry in the olive oil for about 15 minutes. Okay. You leave that, as I say, for about 15 minutes. Excusez-moi. Is that French? I don't have a spatula. Oh yeah, I do. That'll do, wooden spoon. That'll do. It's a bit of a mess. Right, so you leave that for about 15 minutes. Obviously come and check it till the tatties are like cooked really, and the onions. So we'll leave that, and then the last thing you do is you put in your garlic, which I think I'm going to put in probably about 2 or 3 cloves because we like it quite garlicky. Like, he's just being cheeky now, he's had too much wine. So we'll
I'm
just
trying to
leave that.
get your views.
Try to get me views. So we'll leave that half gas for about 15-20 minutes. Right, so what we're going to do now is mix up the eggs, whisk them up, and we'll add a little bit of salt in. A little bit of salt in. Percent, lovely. Right, so I'll get some salt and some pepper. Not that cupboard. This one. Some pepper, and where did I put the salt, lovely? Here. There we go. So some salt. You can always add, but you can't take out. Right, some salt and some pepper. You don't have to add, just your taste, to be honest. Right, if you come over, and then we will, really lovely. Look at this, how nice that is. The tatties are half cooked, onions and the garlic. Amazing. Such a healthy meal. As I say, you can add bacon or salami, pepperami, whatever you want to.
I don't think tortilla is that healthy. There's a lot of calories in tortilla.
Yeah, but there's lots of olive oil, which is good for you, isn't it?
It's better than a plate of chips and
Yeah.
sausage.
So just get the egg going. We'll just leave that for a wee minute and then we'll stick it in the oven. Because I've got the cast iron.
Are you going to put cheese on the top, aren't you?
Yeah. Once it's cooked, then I'll put cheese on the top. I mean, you don't have to put cheese on it. You could put vegetarian cheese. You know. Yeah. Well, vegan cheese. Because her grandchild is allergic to milk. So she'd be alright with this actually, as long as there was vegan cheese. So we'll leave that to simmer away for like a few minutes, and then I'll light the oven, stick it in, and wait till it's all cooked through, and then put some cheese on top with some salad and some homemade bread. Lush. Cool. One pot wonder. Right, homemade bread from our bread maker. So, you want 2 slices?
Yes, please.
Yeah? I'm not having any bread on mine. Look at that. Totally amazing. And it stays about fresh for what? 4 days?
Mm.
Yeah? Really nice. So, we'll have that with some butter, some salad, and we're just waiting for the tortilla to cook. No. That's your tortilla, lovey.
And salad.
So that's your one. Salad and bread. Homemade bread. Look, he's taken a bit out of it already. Now, and I'll put mine on. It's been in, what, the oven for like, what, 20 minutes? I'm not having bread. You would normally grate cheese on the top of this, but I couldn't be bothered, to be fair. Oh, smell the garlic and the onions. So nice. So I say you can add bacon or ham or whatever else into this that you wanted to, but because we're vegetarian tonight, then we don't. Simple as. Oh, lush. Cool. Right, come on. I know you're not allowed in. Well, good morning, folks. That's us had a really nice night. It was so quiet, and woke up to it raining on the roof, which was really nice to lie in bed and listen to. These two, they've been out for their walk. 2 walks this morning, as they always do. Lee's had his coffee and 2 cups of tea. We're just having a cup of tea, as you can see. And then we're just going to pack up and go. It was a good night though. And as I say, really quiet. So, we'll see you again in the next vlog. Okay, bye. Remember to like and subscribe. And make a comment if you want to. Okay, bye.